Hello everyone, my name is Jennifer. We're going to work on a technique for the upper back today, and we're working on the area just below the shoulder blades. Now I'll talk more about the exercise while we're doing it, so let's get to work. Get a blanket. Now this is a yoga blanket, so it's a little firmer. A blanket works very well, but if you want, you can also use a bath towel. We're folding it into a medium-sized rectangle, something a little wider than your shoulders. Placing the long edge of the blanket in front of you, we're going to roll this up from long side to make a nice tight roll. Place this roll on your mat and then turn so that your back is facing the mat, or the roll. Lying back, we want this to be just below the shoulder blades. So keep your head up and move your arms around to make sure that the roll is just below the bottom points of your shoulder blades. Grabbing your head with your hands, interlace your fingers behind your head. And I want you to allow the weight of your head to rest into your hands, keeping your head up still. Elbows point up to the ceiling. Close your eyes and draw your attention inwards to the breath. Take a few deep breaths here. And then lowering down about an inch towards the floor. Allowing the weight of the head to rest into the hands still. Good. Deepen the breath. Move your rib cage. With that long inhale, and then a slow, controlled exhale. Lowering down another inch or so. Few deep breaths. Then lowering down. Maybe your head makes it to the floor. Good. Take your time. Eventually the head will get down onto the floor. Now we want to keep a pretty neutral neck. So lengthen the back of the neck. So a small tuck of the chin towards the chest. And let your elbows rest on the roll, hands on the bottom ribs. We're going to take another few deep breaths here. Now this spot right here in the back, where the roll is going across the spine, across the rib cage, this is most commonly the place where our movement of our back, our spine gets a little sticky. So you're doing a pose like upward dog or even a sphinx pose, and you feel when you go into those little back bends that there's a spot that the movement just doesn't get to. It feels sticky, you feel stuck. So what we're doing here with the roll will help coordinate the movement in the spine, in the bones themselves. And it also adds pressure to the large muscles of the back. Now these muscles are very superficial, they're close to the skin. And they hold a lot of movement patterns. And they hold our stress. And they hold our reaction to cold weather. So what we're going to do next is work with those large muscles of the back. So bring your feet together, knees touching. We're going to go gently back and forth with the knees. Keep the movement pretty small. You don't need to go into a full twist. We're just going gently back and forth, nice and slow. Good. We'll do another few movements just like that. Just keep the breath constant. And maybe you can feel those little sticky spots in the muscles. I can definitely feel a few little sticky spots close to the spine, right on either side in my erector spinae muscle group that runs parallel to the spine on either side. Good. The next time that you go to the right, you're going to move very slowly into a twist. So stack your feet and going slowly over so that all the muscles in the back there on the right side can get the pressure. It doesn't matter how far your legs go. Good. We'll take 5 deep breaths here. Slowly bring your knees to center. And before we go to the left side, let's lengthen the back of the neck. So place your hands on the back of the head, lengthen the back of the neck by moving the chin slightly towards the chest. And the back of the neck then gets longer. That's the important spot. Okay. Then bringing the elbows back to the roll, hands can rest on the bottom ribs. We're going to slowly bring our knees over to the left side. Stack the feet, moving very gradually over, noticing all those little sticky spots. We'll take 5 more deep breaths here. Slowly bringing your knees to center. Perfect. We're going to go through center and then to the right side again. Stack the feet. Wherever you can go. Slowly to center, and then going to the left side. Stack your feet. This is so that we can get the twist higher up in the spine. Good. Deepen your breath. Slowly to center. Now at center, let's extend our legs. Let them relax fully. Bring your hands to the back of your head. Lift your head. Lengthen the back of the neck and place the head back down again. You can put your elbows on the roll, or you can bring your elbows to the floor above the roll and extend the arms out to the side. Good. So through this exercise, we've relaxed and added some pressure to some large movement muscles in our back. There's several layers. And we've also reminded the spine of its movement. So the next time that you feel like you're getting stuck in your back bends, whether they're small back bends or maybe a full wheel, I recommend using this exercise to remind your back that it can make that movement, and it will feel a lot different. Let's get off the roll in an organized way so that we can keep this opening for longer. So bend your knees, plant your feet. We're going to bring our right hand to our right ear and extend our left arm straight up to the ceiling. Roll all the way over to the right side till your left hand can get to the floor, and then press yourself up to seated. Thank you for sharing your short practice today. Namaste.